First Colorado bat tests positive for deadly white nose syndrome in Junta, Colorado. A bat infected with white nose syndrome, a disease caused by an invasive fungus that has killed millions of bats in North America, has been confirmed in a bat in Colorado for the first time. The bat was an adult, female Yuma bat found March 29 by National Park Service staff at Bent's Old Fort National Historic Site in Otero County outside of La Junta. It was on the ground and unable to fly. It appeared to have a white powdery substance on its forearms. NPS staff euthanized the bat and sent it to the U.S. Geological Survey National Wildlife Health Center for testing. Laboratory tests conducted by the USGS confirmed the bat had wing lesions characteristic of WNS and was positive for Pseudogymnoscus destructans, the fungus that causes the disease. Last summer, USGS researchers detected the presence of the fungus on a Yuma bat at Bent's Old Fort during a disease surveillance study funded by NPS. None of the 25 bats captured at that time had signs of WNS. White nose syndrome affects hibernating bats, often resulting in death before or shortly after they emerge from hibernation in the spring. The fungus also was found at 3 other sites in Colorado last year, in Baca, Larimer, and Routt counties. After the discovery of PD last year, we expected this news was inevitable in a year or two, given the experience in other states as white nose syndrome has spread westward, said Tina Jackson, CPW Species Conservation Coordinator. We've been monitoring for the fungus for a number of years, and this is the same pattern seen in other states. Jackson said CPW will continue to study bats statewide with additional surveys planned this year in collaboration with partners like NPS and USGS to assess the spread of white nose syndrome and its impact on the native bats of Colorado. We are working with our partners to monitor these and other bat colonies. Scientists around the world are searching for vaccines and treatments, and many actions have already been taken to help conserve bats, minimize the spread and impact of white nose syndrome, and to minimize other sources of mortality for vulnerable bat species. We will implement the most effective measures to ensure our bats' continued survival throughout our state. White nose syndrome was first documented in New York State in 2006. Since then, it has been confirmed in 12 North American bat species, and with the addition of Colorado, it now occurs in 39 states and 7 Canadian provinces. The impact of the disease in Colorado could be devastating. Of the 19 bat species native to Colorado, at least 13 may be susceptible to this disease. Any large-scale loss of bats would spell trouble for the health of Colorado's ecosystems and economy, given estimates that these voracious insect eaters contribute $3 billion annually to the U.S. agricultural economy through pest control. The fungus does not infect humans or pets, and bats are the primary way the fungus spreads. However, the fungus can be transported on gear and clothing that has been in contact with contaminated environments, such as caves where bats hibernate. State and federal agencies in Colorado and throughout the U.S. ask that outdoors enthusiasts help by following these recommendations: stay out of closed caves and mines, decontaminate footwear and all cave gear before and after visiting or touring caves and other places where bats are found. Do not touch bats. Report dead or sick ones to CPW by calling 303-291-7771 or email wildlife.batline@state.co.us. Gear and clothing used in areas where PD or WNS occurs should not be used in areas where PD is not known to occur. White nose syndrome. To avoid accidentally transporting bats, check canopies, umbrellas, and other outdoor items for any bats that may have roosted in a nook or cranny. Visit CPW's website for more information on WNS. Cooperating state and federal agencies in Colorado include Colorado Parks and Wildlife, U.S. Geological Survey, National Park Service, U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. Follow Seco News on Facebook, subscribe to the Seco News YouTube channel, and listen to podcasts on seconews.org.